Hey guys, what's up? Hitmarthroy here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum. In the last episode, we navigated through the stupid Shadow Pokemon Lab. Fortunately, we are almost done, and we have one last thing to do in here, and that is take on the boss. So, let's get started. Before I actually jump in, let me go ahead and show you my team. Right now, I've got Mytho and Elliot in the front, and that is because we've got one who has electric attacks, and one that's immune to electric attacks, because this team is just, yeah. You have different combos that we've had with the boss thus far. We had the Rain Dance and the Leech Seed combo, we had the Attract from Venus, and we also had the Earthquake Protect combo, which never really showed up. But the combination that this guy likes to use is Rain Dance and Thunder. Thunder will always hit whenever it's raining, and so it'll be 100% accuracy. So if you've got ground types, this will make the fight a lot easier. Also, 3/5 of this team are weak to electric, so if you have a Pokemon that has Thunderbolt, anything like that, it's also an advantage to bring that as well. So yeah, let's go and get started. I am going to be underleveled for this fight. They're ranging, the Shadow Pokemon here is level 40. The rest of his team will be level 46, 47, and 48. So I am a little bit underleveled, but who cares? Let's do it anyway. Let's go crazy. So meet Cypher Admin Chiefine. Good, the disc has been stored with all data. That's done it. What? How'd you get in here without my notice? Ah, I see. You must be the much talked about Delta. Little did I expect to see you here. I'm in charge of the Shadow Pokemon Lab. No one must be allowed to interfere with our Shadow Pokemon plan. I won't allow it. We've already interfered multiple times, but whatever. Let me acquaint you with the power of my Shadow Pokemon. And he's only got one Shadow Pokemon. I don't know why he thinks it's that big a deal. Either way, he does have the final legendary dog, so we'll get to that when we get to it. So, he has a Lantern level 47, a Golbat level 48, a Huntail level 47, an Altaria level 46, and Raikou at level 40. So yeah, like I said, very annoying boss fight. He does have ones that are weak to Thunder. As you can see, he sent out Golbat, which is obviously weak to such. Fortunately, we've got a decent set to work with right here, because Lantern's weak to ground, so I can use Mudshot on that, and use Thunderbolt on Golbat. And they are more than likely going to get to go first all the time, because they are higher levels than me, unless Quick Claw kicks in for Elliot. But yeah, this one can be a little bit annoying, because you are going to expect to see Rain Dance and Thunder quite a bit. The reason that I stuck these two out is because since I expect to see Thunder's not going to be very effective against my Ampharos, since it's an electric type, and Thunder won't do anything to Elliot or Quagsire because it's a ground type, and Thunder doesn't work on ground. So it actually works really well to use ground. Using any ground types will work great. Using any electric or anything else that's good against fighting electric types will work. Anything that electric is weak to will work really well here. It is unfortunate that I had the confusion status, but right now I'm not going to worry about it too much, unless it starts becoming a serious problem, which I don't think it will, but you never know. And he's going to try to flip flinching. Now keep in mind, like I said, his team is weak to electric, and some of it is. The Golbat and the Huntail and the Altaria are. The Lantern's obviously not, because it's a water electric, and because of that I'm using ground on it, but since that is the case, not all of his Pokemon are going to know Thunder. So, you do have to watch out for it, but it's not a gigantic problem. Right now he's just using Confuse right over and over, which is kind of getting old. I guess it's probably because he knows he can't do anything to, he can't do any Thunder damage to Quagsire, and he can only do a small amount to Ampharos. That's probably why he's doing that. Now the Altaria is a Dragon Flying, which we've already seen before, so once again it will be weak to electricity. I'm going to go ahead and try to get them both here. I'm probably not going to get too much out of this though. Ice Beam, I don't know if that's going to be against, but it's not going to be super effective. I'm not having too much bad luck with the confusion, and I'm sure once I've said that it'll probably mess up, but either way, we're in a good spot right now. If I end up losing these two, once Raikou's the only thing left, that's fine. The real concern was getting out of here in this spot with the other ones. And even though I'm low leveled for this, we jumped up, like, what, 5 levels, I think, from the last fight? Still don't have much issue here, and Raikou's the only one he has left here, which is obviously a Shadow Pokemon. So if I can paralyze it before I lose Ampharos, I'm pretty much good. Unless I mess up the capture. I was expecting it to be, you know, like, evenly losing quite a bit here. Like, you know, each of us were losing Pokemon back and forth here. That's obviously directed at Ampharos, because even though they will attack sometimes and kind of do a stupid move, they're never dumb enough to attack a Pokemon that will literally do no damage to them because it doesn't work on their type. They never do that. Yeah, that should easily take Altaria. I don't remember what I had Quagsire doing here. I think it was Mud Shot. Assuming it works here. It didn't, but that's fine. What I'm going to do now is actually heal him. So we're going to use a... I obviously checked on him to make sure I had enough here. Let's go ahead and use... Do I want to use Max Potion? No, Hyper Shoot. Yeah, Hyper Shoot. And I'm going to try to go for a Thunder Wave right now. Remember, you can paralyze an electric type. Ground's the only type you can't inflict paralysis on with the Thunder Wave. You can still obviously paralyze them with static. I did that with the Brava before. Yeah, I know they're both still confused. I'm going to assume that I can get through it either way. The Rain Stop. I don't know if the Raikou learns Rain, or this Raikou knows Rain Dance. I don't think it does. It would make sense if it did, but it very well could know that. Let's see what Surf does here. You can see it. We'll miss now. Okay, good. That'll work. So I'm assuming, since the rain stopped and it didn't use it, I'm assuming it doesn't know it. I'm assuming the ones that know it are probably Lantern and Huntail. The two water types know it. I don't know if Altaria, Raikou, or Golbat can learn it. That did a decent amount of damage just from that Surf, so I'm going to do that again. And I'm going to use Cotton Spore to lower its speed. I'm pretty sure it's going to be going last anyway, because unlike the rest of his team, this one's actually on par level-wise with me. The lowest level I have is my Espeon, that's 39, so he is on par with the rest of my team level-wise. Yeah, just take the Thunder. Now I'm going to try to use a weaker attack here. I'll probably use one of Ampharos's attacks, since it won't be very effective, because I don't want to kill it, obviously. So I'm going to switch back to items here. I'm not going to try for Thunderbolt until I know how much Thundershock will do. Okay, that doesn't do very much. That's about what I want each time, so... He's been using Thunder primarily. I haven't seen him use Shadow Rush yet, so that's not a concern at the moment. Just go ahead and use that. I'm just going to use up a turn. I'm not going to start throwing... Well, I could go ahead and try, I guess. We'll catch it with a Nest Ball, because that works for Chugga, apparently. I have caught Dialga with a Quick Ball once. In the first turn, I just threw a Quick Ball at it and got it, which that was probably the best legendary capture I've had in my Pokemon career. I usually don't do crazy stuff like that. If I'm going to catch a legendary, I make sure I have a lot of Ultra Balls, or you know, if I'm using my Master Ball or whatever. Still not using Shadow Rush. I don't know if I'm good to be able to use another Thundershock without killing it. Ow, thanks a bunch. Ultra Ball, we'll go for that. I don't think that'll kill it unless it's a crit. Hopefully it won't be. We're gonna find out. I wouldn't be surprised. This is going really smooth. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse than this. I would not be surprised in the slightest to see this get messed up. He's in yellow now, or not yellow, he's in red now, so... I don't know how many uses Thunder has on it, probably not very many more. Sometimes it seems like just changing it up... Oh, okay, his speed won't go lower, I'll use Amnesia then. Sometimes it seems like his, just changing up, like, what you use actually affects the catch, because, like, I'll use Ultra Balls over and over and over and it won't work, and then I'll use a Great Ball and that'll work. And I don't know if it was the Great Ball that worked or if it was the fact that I didn't use the same one that I did last time. And so they weren't expecting. I don't know what it is. It's bizarre. See, it worked right there. I don't know. I honestly do not know, like, if it changes up. I know that one probably had a better catch rate by then, but who cares? This power, it defies belief. No, I'm not gonna make that joke. Your struggle to get here was all in vain. The shadow Pokemon we have produced have already been moved elsewhere. Yeah, we already knew that, though. And, of course, that includes the ultimate shadow Pokemon I created for the boss. Wahahaha. Whatever, Rarity. Get out of here, you weirdo. Anyway, there's something sparkling in the dust. Let's pick it up. It's a data ROM. Awesome. And we have nothing else to do in here, so now that we've taken care of that, there should be something right here. There's not. Oh, I guess it was down here then. I know for a fact there's a TM in here, and it's a really good one. I'd definitely recommend picking this one up, because I'll probably use it after game. I think it's in here. Yeah, there it is. I walked right past it because I'm an idiot. It's TM26, and that is Earthquake, a very, very, very strong ground-type move. You do have to watch out, because it will hurt your partner, but if I'm using it, for example, if I'm using it while Altaria's on the field, since it's a flying type, it won't hurt Altaria, so if you use it with the right team, then your partner won't get hurt. So you can actually use it, and it'll be very beneficial if you use it correctly. Either way, now that we've gotten that, we don't need to get anything else. Just make sure you have the data ROM and those two things. And we can take that back to the entrance and get out of here. We have a message. Lab data, net from the Under. If you find any data at the Shadow Pokemon Lab, please bring it to me at the Under. I'll be waiting. Well, gee, I wonder where we're supposed to go now. Thank you, game, for making it painfully obvious where we're supposed to go now. Then again, I guess you'd be a little bit lost if it wasn't there, but even so, you would figure out at some point. The Under. Where? So let's go ahead and talk to Net. And believe it or not, we are actually very close to getting to the final area of the game. Or, you know, before the post-game stuff. There's actually more areas that are after the story, but beating the story-wise, we've only got one more area to go. I'm going to go ahead and save really quickly. Got 32 Shadow Pokemon, very nice. Like I said, I'll work on purifying them all. I'll probably just do that after the story's done. I'm not really sure how that's going to go down. I'll figure it out whenever we get there. Something else I'm going to mention while we're still in this recording is also that I'm going to be gone from this upcoming Friday, which I need to actually figure out what day that is. Let me click on my computer right here. I'm going to be gone from Friday, which is going to be June the 14th, up until June the 23rd. So I'm going to be gone for 9 days. So in that time, what I plan on doing, hopefully it'll actually do what I'm supposed to, is I'll upload a bunch of videos as private, and then while I'm away, I'll change them to public, and so you guys will be able to see them. What that means is I'm going to be recording a lot of these back-to-back here. How'd it go? Did you find any data? Yeah, I did. This looks interesting. Let's scope it out right away. Oh hey, the data ROM appears to contain a list of Shadow Pokemon that have made so far, but no, it looks like they wiped the data. Please leave this with me. I'll somehow try retrieving the information from this data ROM, even if it means going over about little by little. So what he'll do is actually tell you what Shadow Pokemon there are at certain intervals in the game, which really doesn't come as a big deal, because most of the time you have already 32 of them, assuming you're like me and you've caught them all this far. You have a whole bunch of them. So it's not that big a deal. Let's go ahead and use that one. So you might be wondering, where do we go next? Well, believe it or not, they actually finished the construction site area, so now it's not just that one little spot where we found the gear way back in Pirate Town area. It's actually got something else to it now. I don't want to go here. I want to go up here. I could have gone through the other route and gone through Pyrite, but I think going this way is a little bit faster. Not much, but a little. In fact, once you go here, we finally finished our work on that gigantic tower, but whew, did it take a long time to build or what? I don't know when it was the last time I went back home. You go up there and see it for yourselves. It's clean and shiny. It's what I call gorgeous. Is it fabulous? I hope so. But either way, now it is the Realgem Tower. Immense tower that's finally completed a Cypher's base. It has a Colosseum on top. Yeah, there's actually a Colosseum here too. This is actually a place you can go back, and it won't give you money, but that's the end game area. Gigantical thing. Look at this. Very fancy though. Kind of in the middle of the desert, but very fancy. I like the little pseudo-widow things going on here. Been expecting you. Now please do go in. Hello, welcome to the Realgem Tower. Today is our opening day. Oh, how nice for you. How nice indeed. So we got a little bit of a mini puzzle here. Not anything too bad. The actual tower is way in the back. We're not in it right now. So we're going to have to go through this little maze right here. Now the door to the tower is locked, and to open it we need 4 keys. And guess what? They're from the 4 bosses that we've already beaten. So, without further ado, I think we have to go this way first. Is it right? It might be left. Okay, yeah, it's definitely left. Jay, what are you doing? Now, it really doesn't matter what order you fight them. I'm just going to fight them in the order that, you know, you fight them in the game before. Which means the first one is, unfortunately, Mirror B. Luckily, he changed up his team, so it's not as bad. Either way, let's see. I forgot to heal Myth, though. I'm actually going to do that because I kind of need him. Well, I don't need him for this fight, but it would be preferable to have him, so. There we go. What else do I want to take in here? I guess I'll just take Lightning since he's the lowest level right now. I really don't need anybody else. Whoa, you've kept me hanging around, Delta. You've ruined things in Pirate Forest. But you know, we're not about to lose over and over to you. This time I win, and I mean it this time. Let the music play. Oh, never mind that. We'll battle right away. Oh, please tell me the music doesn't play. Thank you. Oh, that music was annoying. Anyway, like I said, he changed up his team, so now he's actually got more than just the Ludicolo. He's got 2 Ludicolos still. He's got a Golduck, he's got a Loudred, which he obviously sent out. Sudowoodo is still there at level 35 if you didn't catch it before. And if you did catch it before, there is an Armaldo level 43. So as you can see, his team is obviously weak to electrics. I'm going to get rid of them this way. No, not Thundershock, Thunderbolt. His team are mid-40s, except for the Sudowoodo, assuming you didn't catch it, so. We just fought like 46, 7, and 8, so you shouldn't have too much trouble here. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Ha! That didn't last very long. This Frozen Solid was defrosted on the same turn. That can last up to 5 turns, and it didn't at all. Well, that was very, very lucky on my part. Yeah, here comes his Ludicolo team. Well, I guess we get to see Earthquake in action. We didn't really get to see it in that one boss fight. Maybe he'll actually do it next time. That was not a critical hit. I don't care what you say. We'll do that. As long as I get rid of the Loudred this turn, we should be alright. I don't know if he's going to send out his other Ludicolo or if he's going to go for his Armaldo. I have a feeling it's going to be his Armaldo, but I could be wrong. Send out... Oh, nope, his other Ludicolo. Waterfall. It's a decent water attack. Only killed me because I didn't have much health left. But I took out the Golduck with electricity, so it's not that big a deal now. Since he's got water attacks, I'm going to stay away from using AR. I don't remember what type Armaldo is. I think it's a bug steel or something weird. One of those types I don't know very well. If it is part bug, though, then it's going to be weak to fire. If it's steel, it's going to be really weak to fire. It's going to be 4x weak to it. Rain Dance, yeah, that doesn't seem familiar at all. It's already raining, you moron. What do you do? Rain Dance doesn't, like, Rain Dance can't miss. It doesn't have an attack target. Whatever, dude. You should have known that was gonna happen. What a weirdo. Let's get rid of that. Ah, sure. Oh, please Please don't let him get enough to survive these attacks. I don't think that'll be enough. Okay, good, I get to go next. Yeah, that definitely wasn't enough to survive that. After this battle, I think I'm gonna end off the video. Yeah, it's definitely a bug, something. Not this again. I don't miss the strategy from him at all. I guess I'm gonna hit Armaldo now. Let me get a better idea. Yeah, I knew that was coming. I'm not gonna deal with that right now. I know Lightning's probably gonna get killed, so let's deal with this guy. I don't know how Psybeam's gonna work on it, but we'll find out. Normal damage, that's fine. Dude, you're not my target anyway. Get out of here, you weirdo. Let's not be very fast, whatever it is. Oh, that's probably gonna kill me. Yep. Now the problem is, do I want to send AR out there? Because if the target for that dive was him, he'll be in trouble. I'm gonna send out Elliot. I just have a feeling that the intended target for that waterfall or that dive attack was Espeon. If that's the case, it's gonna hit somebody that's gonna be strong against it. You jerk. The Elite Four full restore. That sounds familiar. Ha ha ha! It was. Thank goodness. I don't know how ground's gonna work on this thing either. We'll find out. Normal again. I'm going to make the boss fights normal speed, but there are some other people in here that have, like, you know, they don't have Shadow Pokemon or anything like that. Those I will speed up in the next video, but the boss fights I'll probably keep the same, maybe speed them up, just depending on whatever. I think all I'm going to do for the next set of videos until I come back is just going to be, beating the story, or the first part of it anyway. Dude, you're already at full health. Why are you doing that? Oh, that's why. I forgot. 4X weak. Well, I guess now would be a good time to throw AR out there and get rid of that stupid Armaldo if it is a bug, which I think it is. I could be wrong, but maybe it's like bug ground or something. We'll find out. I'm not playing this battle very well. I should be doing better than this. Probably going to use another Hyper Potion, assuming he has another one. The rain stopped. Oh no, how terrible. Nope, he either chose not to use it or didn't have one. I guess it wasn't weak to fire, whatever it was, but it was weak in general to get killed by it. If you're wondering why BT keeps getting levels, it's because I put the XP share on him, obviously, and that's because, really, he doesn't get a lot of fights. Like, I like using him for my team, but Altair doesn't get a lot of fights before you finish the main part of the game. In the later part of the game, he does get quite a bit, and that's also to avoid ground. It's because it's not really weak to some of the basic types that you'll see a lot of later on. Those are the main reasons why. And then, whenever it comes to, like, the post part of the game, the Pokemon you're probably going to see the least of is going to be either Umbreon or maybe, I don't know, maybe Quagsire. But it's going to be Umbreon for sure. The second lowest would be probably Quagsire. Altair you won't see a terribly high amount of times, but it'll be enough to where, you know, if I need some, like, an Ice-type attack, if I need a Dragon-type attack, anything like that, that's where it will come in handy. Because there will be a decent amount of Dragon-types late game. think I've confused this thing yet. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, for crying out loud, not this again. Well, we know who he's going after, unless he's an idiot. That looks really weird. If he actually went for Umbreon, I would be very surprised right now, because that would be just dumb on his part to do that. Okay, good. He didn't. Not very effective, of course, because Dragon type. Now, maybe it won't be doing so much. This is taking a long time to finish this guy off. I could use Fly. He is part grass. That might work a little bit better. Try Bite, see if we can make him flinch a couple times. Yeah, you should be confused. Good. I'm glad you did that. That Leech Seed is gone now. Should be anyway. Yep, it is. Yeah, there we go. Critical hit and super effective. That'll take care of him. Awesome. I'm an awesome dancer, but I can't win in battles. Oh no, isn't that terrible? You're not even an awesome dancer and your feet weren't touching the ground. This just won't do, but I'll admit you beat me thoroughly. Okay, since I'm done, I'll give you this. Here. Delta obtained the red ID badge. So there's 4 in total, red, blue, green, you know, yellow, whatever. Just thank you for this little gift from our great leader, Nascor. Don't leave without it because you'll get nowhere. But, you know, maybe it's for your own good if you didn't go on. So yeah, whenever you beat one of the 4 bosses, they'll give you one of those little ID badges. You need all 4 to progress. That's pretty much all I have to say on that. So I'm going to end the video off here because that took much longer than it should have for the stupid looted Colo friggin'. So I will see you guys here next time for the next part of Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum. Take care, y'all.